in a different direction. That's the way we rock and make them move them body. We got those over there asking for selfies. This time I got to say no. Don't try to pull down my bandana.
It's week 8 of the National Football League.
And coming up, we'll see the electric Jayden Daniels.
He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Commanders and the Cowboys, next on EA Sports.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their 2 box scores up next,
Daniels to throw on second down. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. A give, and here comes Harris. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
and early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
We have the luxury each week, Mike, of sitting down with these players and really getting a behind-the-scenes look at what makes them so good and what makes them tick. And, man, wouldn't it be nice to be able to bring the fan kind of behind the curtain and let them see for themselves what we see firsthand? And, man, it would only take a couple minutes for you to realize just what kind of leader this guy is. You would never know he threw 3 touchdowns last week. All he wanted to talk about was the costly interception and the couple plays he left out there. That's why they rally around him. The better he plays, the better the team plays. They need more consistent performances from him to get the rest of this team to do their part.
3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play fake. Prescott. A pass, caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff, running right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the Commanders' 13-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's this one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
The Commanders' offense and Jayden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. Duvernay with the grab. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll throw with Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Commanders' 1st down.
A run. Here's Harris. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Damone Clark there to get him down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action. Here's Daniels. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
On the give, it's Harris. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Daniels. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Cowboys offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On first down, Daniels gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Here's 2nd and 2. The motion man here is McLaurin. Finding room at midfield. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Commanders first down.
And the Washington first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They run it over center with Harris. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Daniels now on first down. And that ball picked off. It's the ball hawk, Trayvon Diggs again.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run former K-State product Deuce Vaughn. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Dak to throw. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Prescott now. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Pistol now for Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. A pickup there of 19 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
This is a great look here, Mike, when you have a very versatile tight end, the ability to move him around. He's like the ultimate chess piece. In this snap, he's lined up in the slot. His ability to get downfield and use that big body. When you're going against these zone defenses, oftentimes that's the vulnerability of the coverage. The ball was on time, the ball was accurate, and then his big tight end, he just did the rest.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the 49-yard line.
Running is Vaughn, and he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Back to throw is Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Prescott. He'll drop this for Elliott. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch. And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
24-yard line.
Here's a designed run. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. They'll go play action. It's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now, Daniel. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Give up the middle to Harris. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. The Commanders set to kick this one away. Deuce Vaughn is back deep for the Cowboys. The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Now Prescott to the left side, caught by Lamb. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's gotta be a gotta-have-it best play call. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Daniels. Oh, a loose football. The Cowboys have it. All field goals in that first half. 6-3 the score at the break. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We begin here in the opener at Ford Field. Philadelphia getting the season started up in Detroit. And as they come towards halftime, it's the Eagles who have the lead in that one. 2 touchdowns there for Saquon Barkley. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And that one's gone to the half with them leading the visiting Miami Dolphins. Aaron Rodgers carving them up with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Joe Mixon, a touchdown run in that first half. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
1st and 10 now from the 36. A handoff as they try to run it here. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. Play action now. Prescott. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. Prescott on 3rd and 2. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6. In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain. Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route run.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Field goals and takeaways. That's the 2 goals anytime a defense finds themselves in a goal-to-go situation. Now, after that first down sack, I think the odds are a little bit more in their favor. Can they hold up here on 2nd and 3rd down? And if they can make the offense settle for 3, man, that's a huge win for this defense.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And the drive stalls out as he's brought down, and the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Commanders' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball. And that's what he's done in this one. Daniels going to keep this himself. A pitch to Robinson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Short pass taken in by the tight end. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Washington.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
On second down, it's Daniels. A pass taken in by Harris. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get this close to a 1st down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the 1st down. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. 3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this.
Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed.
Previous
Tight
play
game,
is under review.
tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
He is good. Makes the score. Commanders 10, Cowboys 9.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And that's going to work out just fine. Good kick, well covered, touchdown at the 5. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. And so much for being backed up, he takes this beyond the 25-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. We'll try to run for it with Harris. A gain there of 11. Good for a Commanders' 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. On the move, past the 40. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the 1st down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys will take over possession here at the 44.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the zone read, here's Harris. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now a 3rd and 2. Another run here with Harris. And he will work his way to the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. They'll give it to Harris again. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the handoff, it's Harris. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Open man, that's Duvernay. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down, Washington.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to an E. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to an E. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen.